What's going on, guys? So I was asked to make a video of, I guess I got a new pack. I had a bigger EDC pack. It was camoed out. It was a military pack, but it was bigger, it was heavier, and I needed to get something smaller. It was just too much stuff. I still got a lot of stuff. My pack's between 24 to 72 hours. If you had to, you don't want to, but if you had to, but it's a pack that get you home quick. It's not one to, you're not, I mean, you can cook around it, but it don't have food to cook in there. It's not going to have, it's got a little small fishing kit, but nothing big to where you're going to be trying to make a bunch of snares or hunt a bunch or any of that stuff. You can if you had to, but it's more of a pack just to get your ass home. Because see, this little pack goes with that pack right there if some shit happened, and I would need to get to this pack if something happened. So this pack just gets me there. So stuff you see over here, it's cold. So this is my stuff that I carry in my pockets or on me or in my coat. Um, the rounds depend on if I carry it's the XT. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 19 plus one in the chamber. 2 extra mags, extended 32 round mag, and 100 rounds. Now, depending on how that is, if I have it on the inside, I'm putting new clips on it now, or if I have it on the outside, I might not have none of these on me. I might not have none of this on me, to be honest. This is depending on what I'm doing type thing. The sweater I always have on me when it's wintertime. That's something I put over because I keep this medical kit right here. It's a survival EDC kit in itself. It's one that I made. If anything happens, if I get this on, it's waterproof little cell phone case. It pretty well has everything inside of it. Worst case scenario, as long as you got skills, you should be able to get by with this. Because with this just in my pocket, even if I lost everything there and didn't have that, my goal was to be able to take what I have right here, what you see, because that's going to be on me. It's cold out. The next scarf, the hat that goes over. One of them might not be on me. They might be in the bag, depending on how cold it is. The wool military gloves, belt always is. Cold Steel Raja 2. I tell you what, it's the best folding knife you will ever get. It's see that right there? When you pull it out of your pocket, it automatically pulls the blade up. I tell you what, this can do almost everything a full tang knife can do, believe it or not. But regardless, hopefully you don't have to. It's for protection. This thing saved my life before, actually. Anyways, back to this here. When you open it, a picture of my kid, razor blade, a knife, some electrical tape. But on the top, you got stops bleeding. This is for gunshot wounds, basically. That should take care of, or get it to stop if you put a tourniquet on it. More blood stops. Wound care. See the duct tape. Button compass. Big lighter. Magnesium powder. Alcohol swabs. Fire tinder if need be. Burn gels. Triple antibiotics. Striker. And the rod. Flashlight. Laser pen. Or the laser pointer. These I made. There's cotton balls with Vaseline wrapped up in it, and it's got a candle wax poured on top of it. This can get wet stuff started. Wet tinder can get going with this easily. It goes 5 minutes probably. A couple of those. Super glue. Quick stitch if you get hurt. Same thing with the duct tape, and that's also my tourniquet if something happens. So fishing line, 2 sets of it. Waterproof bandits, smaller ones. Striker for 4 of the matches right here. Stormproof matches. There's 3 Q-tips. About 4 feet of heavy, thick aluminum. Be able to make a cup if you have to purify water. Stereo adjuster pads. 2 blank cards. Tylenol. I don't know if you can see that, but it's Benadryl. It helps for allergies and to get you to sleep if you're in a place you don't want to be. Tweezers, man, those are those are really important, believe it or not. Stomach pills, no Bismol stuff. This is gel Advil, and the reason this is in there, of course, you can take it for pain, but you can also puncture a hole in this and put this on a tooth if you have a toothache. And if something happens, you don't want to have no toothache, you don't want to have no problems, you want to get to where you got to go and fast. So that's the idea of that. The gas pills. Where is it? Here. I have here is the fishing kit and needles, as you see, and a sewing needle right there. Swivels. Safety pins, toothpick. I also have, no, we got misplaced. Oh, right here. This instantly stops you from puking. I don't know if you can read that or not, but that right there, if you was to be puking for some reason, this dissolves on your tongue and you can't get to stopping, and this stops you from puking. It'll keep you from being dehydrated. So that is what is in this little kit here. Then in my wallet, believe it or not, I carry this little Swiss Army knife, multi-tool kit. Just basically, there's a little compass thing, saw, knife, can opener. But then I carry this as well, lock picking set. I tell you what, if you guys don't have one of these, or you don't use one of these, learn. You would be extremely impressed about what you can do and where you can go with these once you start to practice. It's just like anything, you gotta take practice. But anyways, that's that. Then here is the flashlight I carry in my pocket. It's also it clips onto your hat to be a headlight. Bandana in my back. Of course, I told you about the Cold Steel and neck scarf. The hat, wool gloves, and then a second pair of gloves to go over the wool gloves because it's been cold lately, and then a belt. Now, that's just what's on my person. To get to the actual pack itself, we'll just start with the outside. That's what it looks like. All this stuff can disappear depending on where I'm going. This is it set to go. Well, this is really actually how I carry it, because where I live at is Indiana, so you can be redneckish all you want to. I'm a big fat redneck anyway, so they don't look at me twisted when I'm carrying this stuff. So I pretty well carry it like this. So anyways, obviously a canteen, a hat, because